some people are helping students or getting out of meetings. So I want to give everyone a little bit of time to log on and be able to catch this video. My name is Susan Ward, and I'm with the Bureau of Student Wellness for the Department of Education. And thank you so much for joining me for this morning's coffee chat. And this week, if you can tune in at 3 o'clock, we'll be featuring some guest speakers on various topics. Today's guest speaker is Cassie Yackley, and she'll be discussing trauma-informed responses to global crisis, a brain-based approaches to staying socially connected during physical distancing. So that's going to be a really interesting topic, and I've seen some of her discussions, and she is just a wealth of information. So that's going to definitely be a great topic to tune into this afternoon. Today's discussion is about understanding the social and emotional development of the middle schooler and why these adolescents are struggling with isolation more than they expected. Adolescence is a very important time for social and emotional development. It's a time when the adolescent is forming an independent identity. They're learning how to express and control their emotions. And your adolescent's life experiences, genetics, brain development, and environment shape this time during the social emotional development. So in looking at the typical changes in your teen, you might notice that they're learning how to fit into their world. And they're busy developing their own identity while they're also being influenced by culture, peer groups, family expectations, media. And they're also becoming more independent in the decisions that they're making with relationships, with friends, with families, and family members. They want to spend more time with friends and less time with parents. And the responsibility at home and school is increasing during that time as well. And their brains are developing in such a way that teens are looking for new experiences, more experiences, which may mean they're engaging in a possible risk-taking behavior. They're learning to control their impulses. And this is also a time when friends influence them more when it comes to behavior and self-esteem. So you will also see them communicating in different ways, such as using cell phones, the internet, social media, and really engaging more with those friendships. They're also going through emotional changes, and this includes really intense feelings and emotions. And you might notice it's difficult to predict their moods, and there's increased conflict. They're more sensitive to your emotions as they're becoming better at reading and processing others' emotions and reactions. While learning this, it's not unlikely that they may misread social cues, facial cues. Teens are becoming more self-conscious about physical appearances. They may compare themselves to others. And there's also a stage where teens may think they're invincible, while their decision-making skills are really still only developing, and they're learning about consequences of their actions. Now, imagine all of these changes happening during a time of social distancing and possible isolation from peer groups, classmates, and friends. You could look at this as they're having to live in a way that goes against their natural social and emotional development. So you as a parent or as a teacher might notice that teen struggling. This is a time when we see an increase in anxiety and depression in teens anyway, and they may become exacerbated by feeling isolated, feeling alone, past traumatic experiences, mental health disorders, substance misuse, or economic instability. And those all increase the chance for emotional disturbances. It's an important time to listen to your child or student's feelings. Open up a discussion about how the adolescent is feeling about the current situation with your full attention. This is really hard, isn't it? Things like that. Language, naming it. I can see you're sad and hurt. Allow your child to feel this disappointment without minimizing it. Having them understand and feel as though they're being listened to is really important and will encourage them to keep talking. It was also, it will be helpful to make sure you're using non-controlling and non-directive language. So for an example, an adult might ask, so is there anything I can do to help you get some physical activity today? Or what's your plan for getting all your work done today? Asking them to do something rather than telling them what to do allows them to be in control of their own behavior. And that sense of control can help them get those things done without saying, this is what you're going to do. You can help your child or student learn new ways to connect with friends, and chances are they've already figured that out. So maybe using FaceTime, games, and other apps, just making sure they're connecting to friends. And this might be a good time for your teen to learn how to do something new, try a new skill, practice an instrument, take up painting. Having your teen focus on him or herself right now is a productive way to look after their mental health. And if you know a child that is being bullied during this time, encourage that child to reach out to friends or adults for help and support. Encourage other teens to offer support to those that are being bullied. Doing nothing can leave that person feeling isolated and like no one cares. So supportive words from a friend can really be helpful during this time. And if you notice your child or student self-harming or stating they want to self-harm, or if you see any concerning behaviors, please make sure you contact your local mental health professional. I want to thank you all for watching. Please stay tuned for more information on the site, as we'll be providing information that's hopefully helpful to you. Check out our website at nhlearnsremotely.com. And there are free resources for teachers, students, and parents. Today at 3 p.m. During our afternoon bell wellness hour, we're featuring Cassie Yackley as one of our guest speakers. She'll be discussing trauma-informed responses to global crisis, brain-based approaches to staying socially connected during physical distancing. Thank you again for watching.